actually, well, Mount Mansfield is in...
Yeah, but a second ago he was eating a branch, and then he was pawing at that little rock.
Want me to hold him?
No, he's good. Going over the edge.
Yeah, please.
Self-preservation.
Not self-preservation.
He wouldn't go over the edge.
Yeah.
What's going on, Muggs?
Same dog that jumped off.
He loves it. He's a
Pointe.
skydiving dog. He'll set
Yeah.
up his little
Sign.
coat. His little coat will be his parachute, right, Muggs?
Yeah, hardly. You got Mount Mansfield?
My buddy Enfield Police is going to check the measurements on the Subaru that I bought in Connecticut. He's going to check it out. Would you move your legs out of the video, please? There we go. Good boy, Muggs. Yes, you can take him.
No, I was going to get Mount Mansfield with the snow on top. Want me to get it?
I do the videos around here. So who's this guy? Corvair Wild 8101 in Japan. He's got a gas Suburban in 84, first year, for the dimmer and the windshield wipers on the turn signal. He doesn't speak much English, so when you try to translate his Japanese videos, it's all chopped up English. Somebody thought that he said he had 3,000 videos. Well, I don't think so. I think he has 13 videos. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. He doesn't even have a Corvair. This is why they call it Pointe Roche. Because it's right out on the rocks, sideways rocks. Sediment doesn't normally settle vertically. Something pushed this up out of the Lake Champlain Sea. What a beautiful day. February 19th. It's crazy. I'm making this video for posterity because nobody believed the middle of February on what's got to be the warmest, sunniest, least precipitation, snowiest, unsnowiest winter ever. This is just crazy. Going over that edge would be crazy too. Ready? It's 20 feet down, 5 meters. We'll break a bone or two. Cedar tree right on the edge. Oh, there's a little breeze. Even the bay barely has any ice. It's crazy. Totally crazy. Could usually be ice fishermen out on the lake with their cars and trucks drilling holes through the foot-thick ice, and when the water underneath goes up and down, it makes the ice go boom. I wonder if the upper peninsula, the UP, in Michigan has got the same dilemma as us. No winter. Gonna be lots of deer this summer. They usually die, they freeze to death when they get caught in the deep snow. They won't be freezing to death this winter. That's for sure. So there'll be lots of them this summer eating the crops. Oops. Grazing. I've been watching the videos that Pisser made of my Suburban. He's doing good. He's gone over the hours at Mrs. CW and he agreed to, so she's going to beat him up and she wants to make him work for free. I said, no freaking way. She said, you'll just drive the truck around and primer it. I said, Mrs. CW, the guy's working his butt off. He's a hard-working, honest guy trying to make a living. So don't tell anybody. I've been sneaking him money. I put 20 bucks in the lid of a can of fluid film that I sent him. I said, if you find the prize, you get 20 bucks. So it paid for his lunch. Yep, right in the lid of the fluid film. I stashed 20 bucks. Don't tell Mrs. CW. It's just between you and me and the cedar tree. Because Pisser's a good guy. You know what they say about good guys? They always finish last, so don't take advantage of a good guy or a good Samaritan or someone's good heart. Because it's just not nice, it's not right. And it may be the American way, but it's not right. So I'll take care of Pisser. No problemo. You work hard, you get paid. And his vids are getting more hits than mine, his 30-minute videos. he's got something going. Next week, it's Sunday afternoon right now, 2 o'clock or so. Next week we'll go pick up the Suburban. It should be finished. And we'll bring the green Suburban, get 12 more miles per gallon. Oh, did I catch you with your pants down?
Not yet.
Whew. Boy, Mugs.
All done.
Next weekend, we'll go pick up the Suburban, drop off the green Suburban. He'll paint the whole top of it. And we're thinking maybe to paint the bottom silver or dark silver or charcoal, like GM offered on those years' trucks. Runs down off the fender flares and across the bottom, halfway or quarter way up the door. It's a possibility. Anything is possible. There's a 50-year-old hemlock or cedar. More than 50, 100 years old. Look how tight those rings are. Wow. Gone. Stood there for 100 years and chopped down in 100 seconds. Whoa, it's icy on the trail. Look at this big tree. Yeah. How old is this tree? Down. Why would they cut down a perfectly healthy tree? Don't know. Another 100-year-old tree. In this mature forest. Pointe Roche State Park. You want to hear the best? I got that ticket on Thursday. I'm going to fight it, of course. I'll probably lose. Yesterday I went snowshoeing at Camp Santinoni. Great camp in the Newcomb part of the Adirondacks. Central Adirondacks. Talk about the friggin' boonies. Anyhow, so I walked out. It was dark for at least an hour when we walked out of the woods. And as we're approaching the Suburban, Forest Park Police turns on his overhead searchlights and says, hey, bud, where's your snowshoes? I said, I left them in the truck. The trail's not very deep. It's hard packed. He says, you know, I could give you a ticket for not walking on the trail in snowshoes. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, well, he's exercising his power. My buddy with the tow truck needs that 4x4. And I'm thinking the snowshoes make an imprint. They've got a steel thing here. They make an imprint on the path. Maybe more, maybe less than a shoe. But
They don't make holes in deep snow. That's the
in deep snow, but this wasn't deep snow. It was hard packed.
But it's a black and white thing.
Yeah. The rules say you need snowshoes on the trail, even though they aren't required in icy conditions like this. And he let it go at that. I said, I'm really sorry, officer. I know you're trying to exercise your power. And he turned off his searchlights. And I tried to pull out of the parking lot. It's two-wheel drive, and I couldn't get up this little hill. Tried 2-3 times. The truck was sliding, even with posi. Totally sliding around. No traction at all. Nothing. I'm going to get that wiring harness I got ordered from Amazon for $40. I'm going to put in my 4-wheel drive motorized actuator and get rid of the thermal one. What'd you find there, Mr. Muggs?
That's the other part of that animal.
Oh yeah, all in the sand. He's going to have his whole face full of sand. Good boy, Muggs.
A little big for him. Okay,
He's
sorry.
going to eat the cartilage, or not the cartilage, but the marrow.
There's no marrow left now.
Right. Get full of sand. Get it, Muggs! Fight her hand, Muggs! Growling. Looks a little petrified, that bone.
It's a little bit big for him, too.
No problemo.
Yeah, crack a few more teeth.
Yeah, he's definitely a lap dog. Get it, Muggs! He'll go get it. He'll swim in after it.
Yeah, at the bottom. He's getting
Yeah. What's do that for? That was his favorite little bone.
Yeah, it's not a little bone.
Poor Muggs. Could have had it.
Well,
He
you
sees
can
it.
fish it out if you want.
He sees it. You're walking on thin ice, Muggs.
He's gonna go swimming for it.
Yeah, he's gonna jump in.
He hates water, but
I don't know, it might be worth it for that nice bone. Actually, if I lean down,
no,
what'd you throw it in the water for? That was his little toy.
it wasn't. It's too big for it.
Yeah, we're skating on thin ice here. Get it, Mugs!
No, he can't get it. It's too deep for him now.
There he goes. Do it, Mugs! Good boy!
No, he's gonna get all wet.
Well, of course he's gonna get wet.
I'll try.
It'll be a polar dip.
Ugh.
You got 5 minutes to continue to finish this operation.
Might be too,
You're skating on thin ice.
my hand's gonna get
Well,
all wet.
no, really? What type of scientific study did you use to determine that?
I gotta get a stick or something.
What's a stick gonna do?
It's too
Just stick your hand in and get it over with. The little dog. You make a little dog happy. He's a deprived little dog.
He hates water. Look at this. He's thinking he's going to get on top of it.
Ladybug would have jumped in a second. Actually, I was on my hard drive.
Why don't we get a stick and I can grab it?
And you won't grab anything. It's right next to the ice. What do you do? Push it underneath the ice and retrieve it in the spring? I was looking on my hard drive and I found a video when I was digging the grave for Ladybug, and then I have a video of her walking, stumbling around the yard. Not going to do anything. No, you're going the wrong way. Here. Oh, yeah, there it is, Mom! She did it, Mom! Oh, yeah! He's sliding around. Rescued! One boner rescued from the deep depths. You know, I think the Titanic wasn't even buried in this much water. Wait a minute. They need somebody to help on the Costa Concordia. They showed a picture of it in the newspaper. We don't have TV in our house, so I haven't even seen pictures of it. But this thing is leaning at 60 degrees. It's almost tipped over, totally on its side. Oh, there's poor people that died in there.
Hi, now you have it back in the sand.
I didn't put it in the sand.
Hi.
It's a happy little dog now. And you wanted to give him that crappy steak bone from that fancy restaurant we went to?
Yeah, somebody donated it from their rib dinner.
Yeah, big, greasy, ugly bone sitting in the fridge. Wait till it grows something on it. Maybe we'll plant it and it'll grow a cow.
Put that in a bag. And bring it
Boy, Mugs. Yeah, he's living for that boner. It's the highlight of his day.
Yeah, but his teeth are small and he doesn't have any more to lose. He can't afford to lose any.
Isn't the beaver that grows them back? Boy, Mugs. All right, come on.
You're going to have to carry it with you.
He's gonna bite me, you know that. Come on. You're funny, Mugs. Come on. Come on.
Don't tease him like that.
Good boy, Mugs. He's definitely working for his dinner. It's an after dinner treat.
Before dinner, he hasn't eaten yet.
Yeah, true. I'm not letting him go in the sand. Get it, Mug.
Okay, we'll bring it.
All right, from Pointe Roche State Park in the Bay. People will watch this video in centuries to come when it's 90 degrees here, and they'll say, Corvair Wild made a video in 2012 on February 19th when there was only a fraction of ice on the bay. Look how high the water was this past winter. This past spring, rather, last winter, we had so much snow and then it melted so quickly. The water covered up this entire area. Eroded all the sand from under these trees.
Is he friendly?
Licking to death.
Say hello.
She's opened the door for the burglars.
Yeah, really? And show where everything was hidden?
That's how he is.
Good boy, Muggs, that's your friend.
Bizarre weather. Beautiful.
Yeah, except if you're an ice fisherman or you got supplies for the snowmobilers. Alright, Pointe Roche
Yeah,
State
I
Park.
know. My cat can